What's up, everybody? This is Chris Kiak here with JMT Consultants. This is just a little off the cuff kind of video. Um, Man, we've got this really cool TiltUp project. It's got the reinforcement embeds and the steel detailing all combined in one. And this is just a great BIM experience all put together. All trades consolidated into one for coordination and making sure that everything works. And we're about ready to dive in with the Oculus Quest here. Now, because of the high level of detail, I'm actually using an IFC file exported from Tekla Structures, and we're using this in Prospect software by Iris VR. Oculus Quest is a headset, but I'm actually plugged into my PC. And now look, the screen I'm recording is going to probably be a little bit bouncy, just because of the fact that there's a little bit of a lag between the headset and the screen recording, as well as the smoothness ratio on the transfer from here to there is just a little bit kind of different than the actual experience in the headset, but you'll still get a feel for kind of what we're doing. All right, so here we go. I'm going to dive in. All right, so basically, when I just kind of look around, you can see that this is a for sure detailed building. This is not just some sort of like, design level model. This has got full level of detail. I mean, I've got everything here with this ramp rail. All the reinforcement is in. Now the panels are actually on in this model, like you can turn them on. I just set them invisible so I could actually see the detail on the rebar. But if we came in here and we just go to layers and then just scroll down until we find the wall. Yeah, there it is. So there's wall, and I've just turned it off. So based on the IFC file part names, you can just kind of turn certain things on and off. So that's kind of cool. And then you can kind of do annotations as well as screenshots. So we're going to take some screenshots here in a second, but then there's annotations here. We can do shapes and measure distances and do some brushes. And I actually just teleport over here. You can see that I've kind of already done that. I've just got a quick, drawing that I did here. Now you can do projected, which means it's going to like go to a surface that you're actually touching. It's a little bit tricky on rebar though, because there's not much of a surface to go to. So then you can do handheld as well, and then it just goes exactly where you're putting your hand and where you're actually doing the markup. Now, what's cool is when you're plugged into the PC, it's using the PC's power versus the Oculus Quest. So the Oculus Quest, when you actually are untethered, it has a Google Android operating system. And when we're actually working here in the tethered environment where I've actually plugged into my PC, the PC is a bit more powerful in processing, so we get shadows and things like that, and a much higher fidelity kind of look, and it can load larger models. Now check this out. I mean, there's the temporary bracing. That looks so cool. I mean, you can really actually get a feel for what's going on, and again, you can see the steel and the reinforcement coordinated. Then what I can do is I can actually kind of climb the building, and we can look at the embeds and some of the inserts here. There's an embed for what looks like an interior canopy here, and then there's the panel to panel embeds. It looks like some exterior embeds there. And then we can come all the way up here to the deck support, and you can see that they've got it sloped with the roof slope. I mean, this is pretty impressive stuff. And then you can, I believe you can zoom in some cases. Yeah, you can kind of zoom around, and you can kind of see the expansion joints, or it looks like those are expansion bolts there going for the deck support. There's some bridging clips. So I mean, pretty neat stuff. I mean, full level of detail. There's the embeds there. So let's go down. And there we can see the joist embeds, and looks like there's some dowels like just kind of welded to that or something. So, and then you can see the kind of different lengths that we've got of the material. And then if you just want, you go back down to the slab, you just come down here and you just kind of teleport to different locations. And this is pretty cool too. We've got a highly detailed CMU wall in the blocks, and then there's the ladder. And then you can basically kind of look up. Now, of course, you can't climb or anything like that because there's no physics or gravity, like what we're doing here. But pretty neat stuff. If we want to look at a steel connection, we can just hover over here, and again, we can just kind of go up. And then there we go. We can see like a steel joist and joist girder connection. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, and then here we go. We can teleport on the top of the roof. There we can look at the ladder supports there. The railing. Very cool stuff.